Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. So we're over here working on the 2016 Jaguar F-Type. I'm just kidding guys, we're gonna do a Copart walk around. No, that's fine. No more campers, no more walk arounds. We're here, get down and dirty. This thing is on the frame machine and it's ready to go. We read some comments down below. You guys are saying just paintless dent remover, you know, we just PDR. That ain't gonna happen. There's no way. There's way too many body lines here. There's so much going on. I mean, you got aluminum already cracking, ripped. It's gonna take a little bit more than just pulling out these little dents. So this quarter panel does need to be replaced. The door's got some damage, side skirt. And over here, we're gonna be able to, thanks Ivan, I appreciate it. Nice. We're gonna be able to just check it out, see all the damages. We really wanna make sure there's nothing hidden behind that. So once we take the quarter panel off, take the wheel off, we know there's some suspension damage, but hopefully it's not too bad. And just check everything out and see how it's going. I mean, already you could tell that this buckled right here, the door jamb.
So we might have to replace that too, because
it is definitely wiggling.
Pretty much we're gonna see if how it's, you know, is it panel bonded? If it's panel bonded on some rivets, that's not a big deal. Just drill it out, replace it, because we did order a quarter panel.
Right.
Should be coming in today. The door is still coming. Still gotta get that to come in. But well, you know, we're surprised we got local parts. That's a good thing.
So we do have the frame machine. I mean, if we need to use the frame machine, we will, but we might not have to. Like we said, it just depends how it's riveted on there or glued. Might have to pull it or just gonna drill it out anyway. So
as long as we don't find no hidden damage, you know, nothing structural behind it.
Something behind it needs to be pulled out. That makes sense. But most likely we'll just take the seat out. We order the airbag, that's coming in too. We'll get that replaced. We actually got the seatbelt repaired. So now we have a functioning seatbelt and a module reinstalled. So that's good. Our airbag light's still on because our seat airbag's still blown. But hey, that's coming in. That'll get replaced. That's meant to break there, so nothing bad. You know, that's a normal kind of give that should be able to repair.
So I think this time we should get you to sew it up.
No, there's like special threads. You know, you can't do it all. You know, it's fine. We like to do things ourselves, definitely DIY, but that's a little much.
How about we try it? If it doesn't look bad, we'll cut it up and we'll get a professional.
I know a guy. He's gonna come in, knock it out. His name's Ivan too. Oh, he's good. So that's fine. He'll get that taken care of. But we do have our VIN plate here on this side, so that's kind of important. There's stickers. I mean,
I think they can make new stickers.
Right.
You just order the new sticker.
Because that happens. You know, quarter panel damage happens, so we should be able to go on the website and get new stickers made. Because that thing's probably most likely coming out, all of it.
But unfortunately, we got a lot of stuff to take apart. We still got what? The rear bumper we got to take off, the side skirt, the wheel, the tail light, maybe the trunk.
Maybe the trunk. Ooh, hopefully not. But
maybe the top.
Depends how much it goes. Yeah, back there and everything. There's a lot of tear down. Like I said, hopefully parts are coming in. But overall, we still have a lot of work ahead of us just right now to get this thing prepped up for the quarter panel. But oh yeah, definitely.
So enough talking. Let's get this wheel off and start checking it out.
Oh yeah.
All right, so just like that, we got the side skirt off. That wasn't too hard. A lot of plastic little clips on the bottom, which are these guys, and they did not want to unscrew. So I just use a clip remover. And then this unbolted, we got this piece section unbolted. So it looks like we're gonna have to replace this panel right here. It is damaged right here, but it looks pretty easy. Like a bolt right there, a couple little rib nuts. But the next thing I want to do is focus on taking apart this rear bumper and taillight. So looks like it's going to be a lot of clips and bolts, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so there we have it. We got the taillight off, the rear bumper, and so far it's looking pretty good. So it looks like we can take this quarter panel off by a couple of rivets right there, so we don't have to take off the trunk, which is a good sign. Also looks like right here a couple of rivets. This will come off. It's most likely panel bonded right here, so we're gonna try to just heat it up and separate it. And then we got a couple of rivets right here, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna drill out, and probably, I think it's glued in here. So next thing we'll do is get the drill bit, start drilling them out, and see how that turns out. All right, so there we have it. We got the quarter panel off. I gotta say, those rivets, a lot easier to just grind down with our belt sander. And this thing had a lot of foam on there. I wouldn't say it has that much panel bond, because as you can see, no panel bond, just foam, no panel bond, nowhere. Maybe, no, it just looks like foam and glue. So kind of weird, kind of different how they put it together. I would definitely put a panel bond, but well, you can actually see right there, there's some panel bond. So next thing I want to do is actually, because to replace this thing, it's going to be a lot of work. There's a lot of in there. It goes behind this structure, but all this structure looks really good. So we're going to have to see if we can just heat this up a little bit, hammer it out, and see how that turns out. If it doesn't, we do have a used quarter panel coming, and then this part too. So we're going to check it out. Maybe we'll replace this panel. Probably so, because there's a lot of damage right here. A lot of little damage. So let's go ahead and heat this thing up, the inner wheel well, and hammer it out. All right, so trying to mess with this little piece. There's definitely a lot of curves. I'm not liking it. It's not gonna pull out that easy. And we're gonna, the quarter panel is gonna hook up to it. So it's gonna be probably important to get it all the gaps really good. And the stickers we can definitely replace. So let's go ahead and take this piece apart, drill all that out, unbolt it right there, and take it off. Let's keep working. All right, so just like that, we got this panel off, and that is the panel bond. So I don't think I've ever seen blue, but got it off, not too bad. The structure inside looks good. Definitely no hidden damage besides this, but we're gonna weld that up, fix the wheel well, and I think it'll be good to go. So everything looks good. The next thing I wanna do is get the new parts, and they just came in. So here's the used quarter panel we got, and the used door. So this came off of a flooded car, and so the seat, we're gonna take it apart, get the airbag out, switch it out, and here is our used quarter panel. It's in really good shape. Looks like it's maybe been painted before. Yeah, so it looks like this quarter has been painted before. It's a 14, so we should be able to use it, take it all apart. So we're gonna have to do some drilling, and we're gonna have to heat it up and take it apart as careful as possible so we don't damage this thing. But a lot of work ahead of ourselves, but we're gonna get it done. So let's go ahead and start grinding. All right, so there we go. After a lot of heating, prying, we kind of bent it a little bit, but this foam was tough. I mean, this stuff right here, I mean, it's on there for good and all that thing, so it's still warm. But finally we got it off, and there is our panel. So we have a little bit of damage when we did this lip, but we'll see when we put it together. But this panel, this weighs maybe like a pound or something, and it's still too hot. So next thing we're gonna do is probably just throw it on there and see how it looks, because it's getting pretty late, but let's see what the progress looks like. All right guys, so just like that, we got the quarter panel installed temporarily, because all you gotta do is weld this guy in, rivet it, and we're good to go. But before we do that, we definitely need the door, and the door is on its way. Hopefully it's gonna be here today or tomorrow. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode. Leave us a comment down below. What do you guys think of the build so far? I'm pretty excited, because we're almost there. Like, we're almost there. We could probably drive it off. Michael already did the test drive, but I can do the final test drive once we get this thing all the way done. But leave us a comment down below, and we'll catch you guys next time.